Last time on Kicking Asphalt.
You now, Boo Carlisle working up to the outside. That's something you don't see every day here at Dillon Motor Speedway. An outside pass, he's up to fourth.
Longtime driver of street stocks and more. And now you see him on.
Fans, how about some noise for your B-Main #1 winner, Mr. Boo Carlisle from Jefferson, Georgia. Boo, you worked so hard just to get here.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Kicking Asphalt. And that's me, Boo Carlisle, getting ready to go run the biggest race of my life, the New Year's Bash. Right after winning the last chance race, we didn't have long time for a turnaround. So we're getting ready as quick as we can to get ready for the 100-lap New Year's Bash. This has been a highly waited on episode. It is from victory lane to the hospital room. So hold on tight. Let's get going.
All right, we're back in cinematic mode. The B-Main's over.
And we won.
You have a new nickname, by the way. I don't know if you know what it is.
Bandit on the back of the race car. We rolled on the outside. We sure did. Take time, as I said in Victory Lane interview, I'm sorry to the 11 car. Locked the left front up, didn't mean to trash his stuff. Completely on me. I know I'm sorry, it don't mean shit. It don't pay for them. I know how expensive these things are. But definitely, I think they're from the Chicago area. I'm sorry, they got a long ride home. I didn't mean to, but I hate to say that's racing, but I've been on the receiving end of it too. It don't make it no better. But we're going to go ahead and getting ready for the 100-lap New Year's Bash now. So what we set out to do, even with the cold tire setback and no crew, man, ain't nobody got no damn give up in this team. So I just looked at my phone. I got like 27 notifications or text messages. So if you see this on socials, I'll get back to you this evening on the way home. It's just me and an open trailer on the way back to Georgia. So I ain't by no means saying I'm texting and driving, but I'll be texting and driving. So, but man, I'm excited. I know I'm rambling on, but I'm tickled pink, dude. This is great. This kind of stuff I daydream about at work on them 12-hour shifts.
You got anything to say?
Get more chili.
Ooh. He ain't got nothing to say. It's getting there.
Thank you very much. Chili too damn hot to eat in the trailer.
Owner's getting shown up by that was good.
Made him squirt.
The number 11 machine, tail behind the safety vehicle, and it is the driver of David Earnhardt, Officer David Earnhardt.
I feel like this race is has a very special place in my heart. It does.
Everybody, show some love to win. Show some love to win.
How we feeling?
Pretty good. Good. Oh God. Good.
New Year's Bash is coming to the green.
South Carolina's Bobby Tumbleston. Vermont's Chris Riondo lead the field out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Field goes down into turn number 1 quickly. Tumbleston with a good start. Remember, Riondo got that guaranteed second starting spot by virtue of that race last year as the field goes back down into turn number 3. And what a front straightaway. I think that's Boo Carlisle that has spun here on the front straightaway.
And Boo Carlisle.
And that car's got some damage up there on the front and the window net coming down. And looks like we're going to have to get a wrecker out there to get Boo Carlisle out here 5 laps away from halfway.
We're also sending for more personnel to be checking out this driver. We didn't hear the whole chatter of what happened. We didn't see it, but here's a replay, Alan. But we are hearing from race control that it sounded like it was a pretty hard hit here. Watch it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's flush on the passenger side, but that's an abrupt stop.
Please, crew members, family, please stay off the racetrack. Let our fire rescue safety crew there. We're going to go under red flag, I think, Alan. Oh, man, Boo Carlisle. And we saw it. Now we know why they were talking about it over there in the tower, Alan.
Well, and, just like you said, he's not been feeling great lately. And right now the track crew just checking him out to make sure everything's okay. But you don't usually see cars sideswipe like that and then stop that quick like you do with a head-on collision or a rear-end collision. But that car stopped really abruptly when he hit that inside wall.
And I can tell you that obviously the tracks are following safety and protocol. Officials are at the car, the safety teams are there, and now the ambulance is going to go over there and assist to that driver. As you see the field on Racing America, the top 3, Alan, are now stopped, and we go under another red flag.
Well, it's a good time for us here at Dillon Motor Speedway, and as you see, the wrecker hooking up to Boo Carlisle's car after that hard hit on the passenger side with the inside wall. And he was able to get out of the car, had a little bit of a limp, and going back with the ambulance, let them check him out and make sure everything's good. But Boo was able to get out of the car, and again, a hard hit there with the inside pit wall as he spun coming out of turn 4. And they'll get that car towed back to the pit area here.
Obviously, the promoter of the Stars Super Stock Tour, they're going to be at Florence February the 8th with the Icebreaker. And, you know, Alan, when you're in that promoter role, especially with a touring level, you don't get to race that much. Mm-hmm. So he always takes advantage, the man out of Jefferson, Georgia, to put the Boo machine here of Carlisle in the New Year's Bash.
Well, you can look at the right rear there. That's the end of the car that hit the wall first. And we might be able to look at that again, but just a hard hit.
It was a hard hit, but thank the good Lord above, it was a passenger hit instead of a driver hit.
Right.
They're working on.
Yeah. The gentleman back behind the steering wheel told him to stop, so they're just trying to get the car off the racetrack here so we can put these cars back under caution.
You can see where he concrete tires right there from the impact, man. And I was thinking they were going to say that it was a halfway break, but they said no. Bobby Tumbleston, Albie Ovitt, Gary Ledbetter Jr., Brady Kramer, Ronnie Bassett Jr. right there, all in the top 5. Here's a replay again of what happened to Carlisle, Allen.
Goes around. Then just look how this car stops whenever it hits the wall. Actually hit the wall first with the front, but the rear end of the car is what got slung around hard into that barrier there.
Yeah, watch again.
Oof. Yeah, it looks even worse at real speed. Sometimes, wrecks look worse under slow-mo.
Oh, yeah.
That one looks worse under real speed. You can really get a sense of how hard he hit that wall.
And again, thank our good Lord, it was not a driver hit on the driver's side. Obviously, Alan, we know we saw, for those watching or in attendance, you saw the bright pilot lights, the tow trucks, the safety vehicles, the rescue. It's all with people that are trained They know how to handle these situations, and it's just following the protocol. As we see now, Carlisle on the hook, and he's going back to the pit area, back to Georgia.
Well, 5 laps away from halfway right now, Bobby Tumbles.
They want your head to keep your neck.
She's on that light, sweetie.
What?
She's on that, shine that light. Let me follow it while I go with my eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, not like he was like a teenage boy. He's a stretcher.
I really am. So I didn't know when it was going to kick in. Or I never took morphine, I don't think.
Are you sleepy?
I'm not taking that. But that's every day. I'm a napper.
I wish I could be friends. Let me look at your, see if your scans are back yet, because if they are back, we can like get rid of that brace and sit you up that way.
I fear the big dog.
Thumbs up.
Always.
Where are we going? I mean, I am excited, but well, luckily,
Right next
I
door.
booked this hotel for a reason.
And it ain't because of location to the racetrack, it's because of location to the biscuit deal.
amen.
I'm just gonna fry chicken biscuit, please. Yeah, I'll do country fries.
All right.
It's a piece of heaven is what this is right here. When they open them pearly gates, St. Peter says, let me check your name. I was on that Biscuitville menu behind his head. And the Lord said, come on in, my child, for I am very pleased. They're going to be standing there waiting to give me a steak biscuit on the other side from Biscuitville. First bite of Biscuitville, what do you think?
Might be a new favorite.
Yeah, tickles you pickle, don't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the real deal. The whole shabam right here.
Julian Austin and Jody Freeman with the D's Lug Nuts podcast reached out to us after the race was over with and wanted to get mine and Aaron's take on everything that happened at the New Year's Bash. So here's a short clip. I'll leave the link in the description below so you can go listen to the entire podcast in its full length as we talk about everything that happened on New Year's Bash weekend. But other than that, y'all know what to do. Listen to the clip. Go check out D's Lug Nuts podcast. Appreciate all the support and the prayers. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and take care.
Obviously, you didn't do a post-race interview, but from your recollection, what happened on the racetrack?
We had we chose the outside on every choose cone. And, we'd pick spots up because nobody wants to top at Dillon. I feel like I'm one of the only people that has figured it out, and I wanted the top every time. And I felt like the skip and the motor we had, I had found the sweet spot. We were still passing cars.
Right.
It was starting to thin out, and we were passing cars on the outside. I was just kind of like, let's go on and pick a few off, and we did on the start of on the restart. And, I was kind of like, okay, we're like 3 to 4 laps from lap 50. I'm already starting in my head, planning on what we're going to do. We were talking about bleeding the brakes because the pedal was getting a little soft. And we went in turn 3. And I knew when we come off 4, I'd ran the same lap every time. And I knew the minute I got hit, it was going to be bad. I didn't come down. Again, I was aiming for the wall, the outside wall. I'd run that lap just like I'd run the first 47 laps on the outside.
Right.
Give them plenty of room,
And like I said, it snapped. I've been driving race cars for 15 years, and I ain't never went around that quick. I knew right away that we had help and a lot of help. And I just floored it because as soon as I got hit, all I could see was us going head on, and I was like, "This is going to be bad." And I was hoping that I could spin it, and I was hoping the guy that had hooked us was going to let go of us, because at that point I was still hoping. Dylan's got a very narrow front straightaway, but I was hoping maybe I can spin this thing enough, or maybe gather it up like I did in the heat race when Pointer Brand got into me. He let go of me, but the engine pitch never changed. And so I knew when I heard that it all happened so fast. I was like, this is going to hurt. At that point, I floored it to get it to spin. And then there's that split second where you just know it's coming and it's about to hurt like hell. And it hurt like hell times 3.
And Aaron, from your point of view, did you have a good angle of this incident? And two-part question here: what was the chatter on the radio as soon as that accident happened?
Yeah, so unfortunately, when Bittersweet is on the track, I don't take my eyes off of it. So I watched the entire incident unfold. When he said he had a lot of help, he indeed had a lot of help. I won't name names, but it looked like there was a target on the back of Bittersweet, and it looked like the person who helped was after one mission, and he succeeded at that. He never lifted, and as soon as Boo hit the wall, it sounded like a bomb had exploded. I instantly knew at that point. I was on Darren's hauler, and I started coming down. I got down the first ladder, and Caden came over the radio and he asked if Boo was okay. And I was halfway down the second ladder when Boo came over the radio out of breath, and you could hear it in his voice. And he said, "I'm hurt bad." And I just jumped halfway off the ladder and took off running.